Okay. All right. Well, thank you for being a part of this virtual college fair, the Ohio Association for College Admission Counseling. So important that you're able to join us virtually so that you can hear from these different institutions. These folks are the experts. So this is an opportunity to learn more about these institutions and not necessarily have to be there. So this is actually a great opportunity. This part's really important. If you have a question during the 45-minute session for any of the institutions or all of them, just use the Q&A button that's at the bottom of your screen or the top. Our panelists cannot see or hear any of our attendees. So if you would like to speak to them during this or have a question for them, please hit that Q&A button. This is the last day for this particular college fair, but there are more in the future, and that's always on our website at strivescan.com. A recording of this and everything in the Q&A and the chat will be available in a few days at strivescan.com/Ohio. Just a reminder again, if you have questions during the session, to use the Q&A, and I'll put all of this information in the chat as well. And with that, we will kick it off with Webster University.
Great. Hello. Thanks, everyone. My name is Chrissy Gilbert. I'm with Webster University in St. Louis, Missouri. We have got a quick presentation to share with you. So let me go ahead and share my screen and we'll get started. Okay, hopefully you're able to see that all right. All right. So we're going to start with a quick video. All right, so hopefully that gave you a little bit to go on as far as who we are, what we have to offer. But of course, I'm happy to talk more about who Webster is and what we have to offer for transfer students. Webster is we're a private liberal arts university. Our home campus is in Webster Groves, which is right in the suburb of St. Louis in Missouri. We are a very welcoming university where diversity and inclusion are core values. We have about 2,100 students studying on our home campus in St. Louis, and about 50% of those students came to Webster through the transfer process. So we are very much a transfer-friendly institution. We've spent 5 years now on the Phi Theta Kappa transfer honor roll. We have offer full transfer of associate degrees, and our Associate of Arts degree from any community college will satisfy our general education requirements. We also have very, very small classes, and that means personal attention from our professors. Our average class size is about 12 to 15 students in any given course. We have a 9-to-1 student to teacher ratio. There are a variety of hands-on learning opportunities for our students throughout their curriculum. We also have a globalized kind of content throughout all of the curriculum because we do have international campus locations where our students are able to go study abroad throughout their experience at Webster. This highlights some of our academic programs. And we have programs in 5 different colleges and schools within our College of Arts and Sciences, College of Fine Arts, School of Communication, School of Education, and the School of Business and Technology. And each of those programs, our faculty are here at Webster to help you to find your passion and to turn that passion into a rewarding life, into a fulfilling career in whatever area that is. Some of our more common programs for transfer students include business, psychology, cybersecurity, teacher education, film, TV, and video production, as well as art, graphic design, and music. So we've got a wide range of programs within these 5 colleges and schools. In terms of transferability, Webster, like I said earlier, is very much a transfer-friendly institution. We work with transfer students all the time since they make up about 50% of our undergraduate population. Of course, there are a few key transfer guidelines that we follow, but bottom line is if the coursework that you've taken previously was college level, you completed it successfully, it should transfer into the university. We work with you. We have a full team of transfer counselors who work with you to determine what is left for you to finish your bachelor's degree at Webster. So we're happy to work with you to determine that. We also have a very much a vibrant campus life experience. Even through this pandemic, our students have remained very active in their different clubs and organizations, which you can get kind of a little sneak peek here. And I will make this presentation available for you to view later on too. So you can click into some of these links and things. Webster University is also a Division III school with NCAA. So we do not have, Division III means we do not have athletic scholarships, but we have many, many student athletes. Exactly that, students first, athletes second. This is the list of our men's sports and then our women's sports. And we are a member of the St. Louis Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, very, very competitive in that particular conference for the last 18 years. We can't talk about athletics without mentioning our precious little Gorlock here. He is our mascot. He was created by our students. So just another testament to the uniqueness of our student body that we put out the call for a mascot back in the 70s or the 80s, and they came through with this Gorlock. So he's our mascot and we love him dearly. A little bit about on-campus living. Of course, we do have on-campus living for transfer students, although not required, but we do have that as an option for students looking to have that experience. So this highlights some of our opportunities there. And I want to make sure that I do mention our ability to study abroad. I know it sounds odd talking about that right now in the middle of a pandemic, but we are getting out of it, right? And so one great thing at Webster is that our students are able to go to any one of our international campus locations. We'll even fly you there for free. We pay the round trip airfare, and the scholarships and financial aid that you're using to study at our home campus will actually travel and apply to whichever international campus location you choose to attend. So if you like what I've talked about so far, this gives an opportunity for you to learn about your next steps. So this highlights, basically, it's a very straightforward process. We accept the Common App, the College Coalition app, or we have our own application on our website. So just submitting that, getting your transcripts in, of course, scheduling a visit would also be important. We are hosting on-campus visits as well as virtual visits right now. This highlights some of our scholarship opportunities. Just to mention, we do have scholarships for transfers that range from $10,000 to $16,000 per year, as well as some competitive scholarships specifically for transfer students. So this is the website if you want to schedule a visit, again, whether that's on campus or virtually. And we hope that you'll stay connected with us through our Instagram or Facebook accounts as well. So that's all I have. Thank you so much for your attention. Enjoy the rest of the fair.
Thank you. Any information you can put in the chat is certainly welcome. Next up, we have Western Colorado University.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Hello, buenas tardes. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Alejandre. Yes, that's a little difference. No, I do not have 2 first names or last names. You can call me Alex. I'm the regional director of recruitment for Western Colorado University. Western Colorado University is a 4-year public liberal arts institution that's located at the heart of the Rocky Mountain. Just to give a little bit of perspective of where we're located. We're located in the southwest corner of Colorado, about 4 hours south of Denver. Now we're in a very neat location. We're, 30 minutes away from Crestview, which is a famous ski resort. We're also located, Harmon's, it's also located 5 miles south of town, which is the largest outdoor recreational area in Colorado. It's over 8,000 acres, and that's where all your outdoor activities will most likely take place. So rock climbing, mountain biking, hiking. There's over 150 camping sites. We have a dirt bike and ride there, and there's also a shooting range. So it's a popular hangout spot for a lot of the students at Western. We also have Blue Mesa, which Blue Mesa is 10 miles west of town. It is the largest body of water in Colorado. It's over 20 miles long, and that's where your water activities will take place. So anything like boating, paddleboarding, fishing, ice fishing, or you can also have a nice carne asada, a nice barbecue on a hot Saturday evening, especially during the summer. Gali hits the spot. So we're in a real, very neat location. Like I said, we're located in Gunnison, and there's a lot of things to do. On the way, your Colorado Adventure place. Now, Western, like I said, is a 4-year public liberal arts institution. We offer over 100 areas of studies. Some of the top majors that we offer in our school was a business, biology, anything I would say with the outdoors. We're surrounded by 1.7 million acres of public land. So anything with outdoors like wildlife, biology, environmental sustainability, recreation or education, I would say those are bread and butters. But like I said, we have business, we have computer science. We actually just added computer science and mechanical engineering school, a partnership we have with CU Boulder, where you can receive a degree, a CU Boulder education on our campus. Couple of things, average class sizes, 17. 70% of the class are taught by full-time faculty, and 71% of the professors at Western have tournament degrees. Not meaning that they're ill or anything, just means that they have the highest possible degree in their field. So you're getting taught from someone that's fully dedicated to your education, and they're still doing research on the side, but they're fully dedicated to your success, and they're an expert in their field, you want to say. Now, just like every school on this panel is dedicated to your success, we are fully dedicated at Western. And for example, each student at Western is going to be assigned an academic advisor. That advisor will guide you from your first year to your last year at Western. You'll meet with them once or twice or as needed per semester to go over internship opportunities and class scheduling. Like I said, you'll really get to connect with those professors at a deeper level. We also have an epic mentor, which is experience, peers, initiating connection. So every incoming student, regardless of your transfer, you'll be paired with an upperclassman student at Western. That student will guide you from your first year, kind of making sure you have all the resources to succeed, making sure you're doing well. Like I said, we have all types of resources from disability, from math, writing center, all those type of things. But we are dedicated to your success. Now, there's always something going on, not just off campus, but also on campus. We have over 50 clubs and organizations. We have academic clubs and run in conjunction with an academic program, and then you have your passion interest club, which is self-explanatory. Now, the overall cost is going to be over $18,000. That's our tuition will be definitely lower than national average. 80% of students receive some type of aid, and 100% of them are considered for merit aid. So if you're transferring with less than 24 credit hours, we're going to be going off your high school information to award you with the merit scholarship. So those scholarships usually range from $8,000 to $10,000 a year for 4 years. Now, if you're transferring with over 24 credit hours, you'll be awarded the scholarships at the bottom, so the advantage or the scholars award, which range $45,000 to $6,000 a year for 3 years. Now, how to apply to Western? Easily, you can apply to the Western application. The only things that we'll need is your college transcripts, and then there's an application fee of $30. You can reach out to me, you can reach out to the admissions office, and we'll be happy to give you that promo code to waive the application fee. We have a roll-on admission, so we are currently taking applications for the fall semester. But like I said, all we'll need is, if you're over 24 credit hours, is your transcripts and your application. If you're transferring with less than 24 credit hours, we'll need your high school information, your college information, your application. Like I said, there's an application fee of $30 that we can waive. Now, definitely come and visit us. That's one of my biggest recommendations. In Colorado, I mean, we're probably one of a few schools in Colorado that are hosting in-person visits. We're hosting visits Monday through Friday from Monday through Friday through Saturday. Upon request, those visits include an information session, a campus tour, and an optional meeting with the professor, coach, or someone else of your choice. To schedule one of those visits, you can go to western.edu/visit. If you can't make it on campus, that's totally understandable. You can check out our virtual events that we have going on, and you can go and you can visit western.edu/recruitment events to sign up to look at those events. My information is on this slide. If there's anything I can help you with, please let me know. If you need some clarification or you want to learn more about Western, definitely reach out to me. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, absolutely. Thank you. Next up, we have Wheeling University.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jennifer Board with Wheeling University. I'm going to attempt to share my screen. Something always goes wrong when I do this.
Looks good.
It works first time. Again, my name is Jennifer Board. I'm the Director of Admissions at Wheeling University. So thank you so much for taking some time this evening. We are located in the mountainous area of West Virginia, in Wheeling, located, some call it the Eastern Panhandle. If you're looking at a map, it very much does look like a panhandle. We are located about an hour from Pittsburgh, a couple hours from Columbus, and a couple hours from Cleveland. We are the only campus-based Catholic institution in the state of West Virginia. So we are very much about what happens to you beyond our walls. And our mission is driven on the keywords that you see on the screen of life, leadership, and service. So WU in a snapshot is small. We are about 700 students strong, covering about 15 countries and 33 states. Average class size tends to be around 15 students. Students might see, a little bit larger population in some of those core gen ed classes, but for the most part, we stick to about 15 students with an 11-to-1 student faculty ratio. So very small, giving you, all the attention that you need from your faculty. But our students are busy, I mean, they're involved in leadership activities, they're involved in athletics, they're involved in campus ministry, they're involved in retreats and service trips. Now, albeit the pandemic has certainly changed how we are serving our community right now. Typically, our students would be volunteering at 20,000 hours a year to the local community, to the larger community and abroad. And none of that is required. It is all volunteer and very much what the culture of campus feels like. So, I tell people we're preparing students to be ready to go out into the workforce, but we're developing leaders, leaders that want to give back to the communities in which they reside. So again, there's a lot to do on campus, and the next slide even shows you some of our clubs, and this actually needs to be updated. The beauty of a small campus is if we don't have something, you can create your own. I went to an extremely large public institution and did not have that opportunity. So we have actually had students that say, hey, I want to start up an archery club, or I want to start, and that's actually happened. So you can certainly create, your own spaces like that on our campus. We are actually a Division II university. We are part of the MEC conference, or the Mountain East Athletic Conference. Clearly, I can't add, there are 20 varsity team sports, 11 and 9 is not 19. You can see the men's teams and the women's teams listed here. In addition to those NCAA Division II teams, we actually do have USA Rugby on our campus, and it is actually a D1A program. So for those athletes, it's a very unique opportunity for them to compete at a really high level at schools that are much larger than us. So again, NCAA Division II, which does mean that we have athletic scholarships that stack on top of merit awards. The core curriculum is like any other liberal arts school. With a religious institution, we are also about making sure that students are taking ethics and some theology in the curriculum, things that, allow you to think about those bigger issues. For transfer students, if you're coming in with an AA or an AS degree completed, the entire core will be waived. So if there's anything missing that you didn't take, in that first journey, then we will waive that, and you will be left with your major to complete on our campus. So you can see, we're trying to create educate our students to write effectively, to speak effectively, all of that communication skills when they leave us. Here's our programs of study, in a quick rundown. We have biology and business, and there's specializations under there. Criminal justice, education. Under education, we have elementary, secondary, special ed. English majors, health sciences. So the big ones, you know, are nursing, and certainly exercise science on our campus. We, in addition, have a DPT program that is part of Wheeling U. So many of our undergraduate students will pick a major, and that can be exercise science. It could be accounting for that matter, and go on to PT school. We also have psychology and theology. And then we do have a handful of graduate programs for those that want to stay with us and further their education in business or nursing or education. And again, I mentioned the DPT. We've recently added several professional certificates to our list of studies, which can be done standalone, but many of our undergraduates are finding that they compare those certificates with their major just as an added skill, something else, you know, to make them marketing when they leave. We are rolling admissions at Wheeling University, so we have no deadlines. We have our site-hosted app, and we are also a Common App school. So I just need from a transfer student, college transcripts if you've taken 12 or more credits. If it's less than that, I do need high school. We are doing campus visits Monday through Friday in person. So you can come and visit us in the morning on our beautiful campus or in the afternoon. In addition to that, for students who might be further away, you can request a virtual one-on-one. I am actually the person that works with the transfer students, so you're stuck with me. So if you need something, then you contact Jennifer Board and I will help you. All students, and I'll wrap up here, that are accepted to Wheeling University get a merit scholarship, and that goes for every single transfer student that's accepted. Very, very important. And, you know, the scholarships do range, GPA only, you know, for transfer students, and they can, you know, vary from 8 to 16,000. Main contact information is here in the last slide for admissions, email and phone and financial aid. And if you have any questions, I'll put my contact information in the chat, and we look forward to seeing you again at Wheeling U. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Next up, we have Ashland University.
Hey, thanks. I too am going to try to share the screen here, and no. Okay, we good?
Yes, looks good.
Okay, my name is Sue Homan. I am the transfer admissions rep from Ashland University. I'm going to start today with a short video and then talk about our university.
Whether you live 5 or 5,000 miles from campus, Ashland University is where students come to learn, grow, and discover their potential. So, how will you make your mark as an Ashland Eagle? For 140 years, our mission to provide a transformative learning experience runs deep. From individualized attention in the classroom, campus events throughout the year, unrivaled athletic programs, sorority and fraternity life, campus ministry options, Ashland is the place where students plug in and thrive. Our graduates have gone on to make a positive impact in the lives of their family, friends, communities, and the world at large. From personalities, teachers, nurses, professional athletes, Olympians, and world leaders, and everything in between. Ashland is where it all starts. No matter what unique gifts and talents you bring with you, the sky is the limit. The opportunity is endless, and it all starts here.
Sorry, I'm having audio issues today. I don't want to see that again. Okay, sorry about that. So Ashland University, founded in 1878, we have around 4,500 students on campus, around 2,100 undergrads. Our class size is small, similar to the other universities you heard from today, around 18 per classroom class size, and around 25% of our students are transfer students. We also offer many opportunities for support for our transfer students, along with all our current students: academic support, accessibility services, diversity inclusion, pretty much anything a student may need. We also have a very strong military and veteran resource center. We have a new building, and we welcome our transfer students that have served in the military and veteran services. Our academics, we have over 60 majors. We are direct admit to all programs. Nursing does require different admissions opportunity, but our programs are direct admit programs. And we also accept all AP, CCP, and CLEP credit. We also provide opportunities to go into the pre-professionals. You'll be advised with academic advising to set you up for your post-bachelor experience. We have 4 colleges within Ashland University. Nursing is our #1 major here at Ashland. We have a nursing campus that is primarily for all the nursing students. They take classes over there their junior and senior year. It's just about 20 minutes from our main campus. The students are prepared for their NCLEX, and it's pretty much 100% job placement, and we have a 95% passing rate on the NCLEX. We also have the College of Education, which is our second leading major, the education students. Many opportunities over there, and your student teaching is local, and again, the job placement is very high. College of Business and Economics, that houses 15 majors. One of our things we're most proud of is our Eagle Investment Group. They invest over $1 million of Ashland University money. The students are responsible for that, and it's a great opportunity for the students to learn hands-on. Then we also have our College of Arts and Sciences, and it houses all the natural sciences, arts and humanities. A little bit about the Ashland area. So we are an hour from Cleveland, an hour from Columbus, Ohio. So you pretty much get the best of both worlds. The city of Ashland is around 20,000. It's a unique area. It's rural and it's close to the urban settings. With the downtown is all being rebuilt, and then we're very close to Mohican State Park. So students go down there, explore the outdoors, hike, and do canoeing. We're well known for our food, and that might be unique, but Ashland University is very well known for their food, and students are very happy with that, with the award-winning dining. Commuter students, they have their own commuter lounge, and we have opportunities for them we want them just to be part of the community. Transfer students often are commuters, so they are welcomed with open arms. They can choose to live on campus. We have several residence halls if they choose to do that. Over 130 different organizations. So we want students to get involved. My big advice to transfer students is get out there and get involved. If you don't see something on the list of what you want to do, we ask you go ahead and get a group of people together and get those things, get that group started. Ashland Athletics, we are a Division II athletic program. Very well known. The men's track team just won the indoor nationals this year. So we have an opportunity to provide the students with not just academic scholarships, but along with that, they can receive athletic scholarships. Admission is free to all athletic events. It's included in the price of your tuition. Just a rough idea on tuition, and there are many scholarships and opportunities available to the students. You can always go on our cost calculator to get a rough idea on the cost, and that information is provided there. Information on how to transfer, ashland.edu, and just fill out a free application. And there's the rest of the information, and thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. Next up, we have University of Pittsburgh, and I also see that there is a question in the Q&A for the University of Pittsburgh.
Thank you. So I am super happy to have this opportunity to be meeting with all of you today, and I'm happy to answer this question. And we do have a human resources major within our College of Business Administration. And so that is definitely one that I would encourage you to take a look at if you are interested in human resources. Sorry, I'm having some trouble getting my screens to work today. But awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into talking about the University of Pittsburgh. And the big thing that I hope you can all take away from this is that here at the University of Pittsburgh, we believe your future, your education, your path is unscripted. And so I'll probably say some variation of that multiple times throughout this presentation. And so we have over 100 undergraduate degree options at Pitt, and so ranging in these 10 different academic schools. And so the 5 on the left, those are what we call our freshman entry-level schools. That's where you can see the Dietrich School of Arts and Sciences, College of Business Administration, which is where we have our Human Resources degree program, our Swanson School of Engineering, School of Computing and Information, School of Nursing, as well as our School of Health and Rehab, School of Nursing. Those are our freshman entry-level programs. On the right, these are our upper-level programs. And so this is our School of Health and Rehab Sciences, College of General Studies, School of Education, School of Social Work, and our School of Pharmacy. And the big differentiation between these is typically for these schools on the right, you will have had to complete 2 years in the Dietrich School of Arts and Sciences before you can move over. So specifically for those of you who are maybe looking to have completed an associate's program before coming over to the University of Pittsburgh, you'll definitely want, and you're interested in one of these programs, you'll definitely be wanting to look at the curricular requirements for those programs and paying close attention. Because while our deadlines and application deadlines for the schools on the left, you are applying directly to that school and you declare the major once you come to Pitt. In some cases for the schools on the right, you're applying directly to that program. And so the deadlines can vary based on the program. And so that's just a brief overview of our academic options and our schools. To get into what to expect really and a little bit more deeper about the University of Pittsburgh, I want to talk about our Pitt campus. And so our Pitt campus is one of 4 campuses within our University of Pittsburgh system. We have a campus in Bradford, Johnstown, and Greensburg, Pennsylvania. But today I'm really going to talk about our Pittsburgh campus. And so we are located 2 miles from downtown Pittsburgh, which is what you can see behind me. And so this is our skyline. This is what people think of with the city of Pittsburgh. We're 2 miles from downtown in a neighborhood we like to call Oakland, which is how we have all of these lovely grassy areas that provide scenic photos, as well as a really nice campus feel. With our Pittsburgh Port Authority buses going through our campus frequently, students do have the ability to ride for free with their Pitt ID, which allows them to take advantage of all the opportunities that are available in the city of Pittsburgh. And these opportunities range from everything like museums and galleries like the Carnegie Museum, the Andy Warhol Museum, which students have the opportunity to take advantage of through the Pitt Arts program. Similarly, live performances at places like the Pittsburgh Opera, students can get into these places for free or at a discounted rate with their Pitt ID because of our collaboration with those cultural centers. Additionally, we have our 3 professional sports teams in the city of Pittsburgh. And so we do have D1 sports, but we also are lucky to have the Penguins, the Pirates, and the Steelers all located close by. Some of those teams do actually offer discounted rates, discounted tickets for students. And so that's another form of entertainment for our students. But most importantly, how the city can really be an asset for you as a Pitt student is through internships and research. And so by having access to a city with so many Fortune 500s literally headquartered right here in the city, students are able to get a lot of very valuable professional opportunities while they're completing their degree. And so it's a great opportunity for students to really maximize their years at the University of Pittsburgh. Additionally, we are a H1 research school, so we have a lot of great research opportunities located on our campus, but just outside of our campus, there are a lot of great research institutions like the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, hospital systems, as well as a number of sports medicine research institutions as well. And so again, really great, valuable opportunities that are made available to our students just because of our location. Other opportunities I want to highlight for you today are that transfer students can apply to Pitt Honors, which is our honors program like no other, where students have the opportunity to pursue a bachelor's in philosophy. And so different from a bachelor's of arts program, bachelor's of science program, it is a bachelor's of philosophy, as well as you can be reviewed for scholarships and be eligible for on-campus housing. Additionally, you can use Pitt Funds Me to find additional scholarship opportunities as well. And so the big things that I want you to remember are to apply early, answer our short answer questions. We do read them and we take them into consideration as we go through the application review process. And finally, reach out if you need any help. And so our office is here to help you in whatever way we can. So please do not hesitate to reach out, as we are happy to help in whatever way we can. We do accept the Coalition app, the Common app, and our University of Pittsburgh application. And so definitely take a look at those as well. Finally, I do have our deadlines here for you. And so a number of our schools are rolling, but some of them do have listed deadlines. So if you want to take a screenshot of this real quick before I switch over to my contact information. And just the last thing I'll say is for our upper level schools, all of those schools, with the exception of our College of General Studies and our School of Social Work, are fall only. And so you can only be applying for those schools to transfer to the schools in the fall. This is my contact information. I am the Enrollment Services Manager for Ohio. And so thank you so much. It was so great to talk to you. And please do not hesitate to reach out if you have any questions as you're going through this process.
All right, thank you. There's also, I think, another question in the Q&A. If you could type that answer in for that student, that'd be awesome. Next up, we have the University of Toledo. You're muted, Robin. There you go.
Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. Forgot the audio. We really appreciate you staying till the end of this presentation to bring things back home to the state of Ohio and Northwest Ohio specifically. We want to thank you for supporting the Ohio Association of College Admission Counselors and the Ohio Transfer Council for bringing you this presentation this evening, specifically designed for transfer students. So I will share my screen. And behind me, you should be seeing the city of Toledo. And bear with me. Okay. Hopefully you can now see.
Yep, we can see. It looks good.
Okay, great. Can you see I lost the screen where I can see the video. Can you see the video?
I don't see a video. It just says fuel your future with U Toledo.
Great. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. So we are, as you can see from the photo, we are a rather large campus of approximately 20,000 total students, but you will see that we are also a very small community when it really comes down to it. So we'd like to go on to our next slide. Really, we're here tonight to talk about fueling your tomorrows. What can you do with the University of Toledo? We know that you're starting elsewhere, but we want you to know that you have the perfect rocket student finish. The University of Toledo may be a large institution, and this is we can provide you with all kinds of different opportunities. Three specific things that are unique to the University of Toledo is we are a comprehensive university with a medical campus and with a law school as well. So you not only have all the 10 undergraduate colleges for study and over 100 degree choices, but we prepare students for life beyond an undergraduate degree as well. You can enjoy your undergraduate or graduate time with us in a metropolitan environment. We are nestled into an urban area and surrounded by natural resources. We have Lake Erie, we have a huge Metro Park system. You can even be on our campus and feel like you're not in the middle of town or even in the middle of a college campus. by a river literally running through campus and a wooded areas. So all that, and also pro sports and museums, lots of culture in the city of Toledo and surrounding area. We're about an hour and a half west of Cleveland, about 2 hours north and northwest of Columbus, and we're about an hour south of Detroit. We have competitive tuition in the state of Ohio. Compared to many institutions in Ohio, we are the best value for your money. At a glance, really quickly, we bring students from numerous countries, 80 some countries in the world, all across the United States. We have 120 different programs from which you can study, and the approximate class size is about 31 students. I can guarantee though, when you get into your upper levels of your programs, you will not have classes that size. They'll be much, much smaller. Undergraduate colleges, I mentioned these before, but we have literally everything from A to Z, whether it's xylophone, zoology, or astronomy, as you saw on the main photo from the 2 telescopes that were in that photo. If you're wanting to study in the College of Arts and Letters, you will have majors such as psychology, communication, very, very popular programs for transfer students. College of Business and Innovation, our signature degree is our Bachelor of Business Administration, and it has 13 different emphasis areas, all the way even into entrepreneurial and small family business programs, in addition to accounting, marketing, management, and some of those programs are exclusively offered online if that's what you want. So you can be in the middle of campus studying in the College of Business, or you could be an online student. Our Judith Erb College of Education prepares students for everything from pre-K through 12 and in graduate school, all the way to a doctorate in education. So College of Engineering, all of our programs are ABET accredited, and they are both a combination of science-based engineering, where it's very theoretical based on math and science, and also our engineering technology programs. We are known for our College of Engineering co-ops. So it's not just that theoretical study. You get hands-on, off-campus. 3 co-ops are required for all of our engineering science degrees. So I definitely encourage students who are thinking of engineering. We have 2 different sides of the house, both the engineering science and engineering technology. If you're a transfer student locally, you don't have to do a co-op if you're an engineering tech student, but most of our students love those opportunities. College of Health and Human Services, we have programs like exercise science that prepare students for our physical physician assistant and physical therapy programs. We have programs such as criminal justice and also respiratory therapy, just an example of the array within the College of Health and Human Services. Any student can be in the Honors College. For transfer students specifically, we really recommend that you look within all of our colleges, because every college and most degree programs have honors components built into for students. The College of Natural Science and Math, everything from astronomy, physics, chemistry, biology. I did mention that we have a medical school, we have physician assistants, and physical therapy as an example. So we prepare a lot of students for a career in medicine and other medical areas. Nursing is just one of those. It has its own college, and our College of Nursing is phenomenal. Just as everyone has mentioned before, definitely jobs available in nursing. Same in pharmacy. We offer a doctorate in pharmacy, Bachelor of Science programs in pharmacy. One in particular that is one of the only, maybe one of 2 in the entire country, is our cosmetic formulation. So that's a true blend of art and science. Hard sciences and chemistry, but the artistry of cosmetics. And last but not least, we have a university college. So if you are a student who is listening tonight and wanting to simply do something called a degree completion program, that would be something you could explore in our university college. We are way more than a classroom. When you become a student at the University of Toledo, we expect you to live life beyond the borders of campus and also enjoy your time on campus. So advanced facilities and technology-infused classrooms, they're definitely designed to enhance your learning. I mentioned co-ops and internships. Of course, if you're nursing, you have clinicals. If you're teaching, you have student teaching. All those kinds of things are available to you. They're required for you. Research opportunities are available for every student, even education majors, from the time you begin your undergraduate career with us. We encourage you to get your passport, because even if you're transferring to us, we want you to study abroad if at all possible. We have programs throughout the world in different academic areas. Plus, we also link you to successful alums so that they can share with you their experiences. We want you to thrive. We offer academic advising. Everybody offers academic advising. Not very many have a human GPS.
I'm gonna have to cut you off. I'm so sorry. If there's any more information that you want to put in the chat, it is 45 after, so we do have to be mindful of that.
I apologize.
No, no worries. That's okay. I know that you all have a lot of information that you need to share and want to share. So please put any of that into the chat. Before we leave, just a reminder that you will be asked a 4-question survey that helps us. This is the last day for this particular fair. But there are always more on our StriveCan website. We did not get to the questions, but that is okay. All of your contact information, it looks like, has been put into the chat. So the folks that were here earlier and that are watching this after the fact can contact you. I am so grateful for you. You are the experts. I know that you are looking to make sure that you can connect these students with the best fit for their future. So thank you for that. Again, thank you, panelists, and thank you to the folks that attended and are watching after the fact. We are grateful to you as well, and best of luck and have a great evening. Thank you.
Thank you.